Oh boy, I wonder what kind of rewards and prizes I can get by spinning the wheel of Yogg-Saron. Wait, what? Go ahead, take a spin and take a ride with me on the wheel of Yogg-Saron, because there's some absolutely crazy things that are surging within the Hearthstone community, and most of them have to do with Yogg. But before we get into that, let's check out the shirt of the day, which is the Cosmic Surge tee. Get it? The Surge joke that I made earlier? You guys don't get it. But if you guys are interested in this shirt or any of the other shirts from Into the AM, go ahead and check out intotheam.com/ClarkHS10 to get 10% off your next order, or use coupon code ClarkHS10 at checkout. Now let's go ahead and talk about Rogue right now, because somebody was able to reach rank 3 legend with a kind of new take on Rogue. But here's the reason we're talking about Yogg. Yogg Unleashed is actually seeing play yet again, and it's primarily in the Rogue archetype that it's seeing a lot of success. But there is really only one deck that we are trying to counteract with this Yogg-Saron inclusion. The reason why the Yogg has been included in a lot of decks recently, and primarily within Rogue, is because a lot of decks are having trouble dealing with Highlander, Warrior, and honestly a lot of decks are putting the Zilliax build in their deck now. But the build of Zilliax with Perfect and Virus module is extremely sticky for a lot of decks to deal with, so a lot of people have pretty much decided we're just gonna play Yogg-Saron Unleashed, so that way instead of just killing the minion and enacting the synergies that it triggers, such as like Inventor Boom for example, you could easily just take the minion and now they don't have those synergies anymore, and now you get the good minion that duplicates itself because of its Reborn ability. It's actually a really interesting and hilarious way that people have teched this Rogue deck to where this is mainly the reason that people are playing Rogue right now. So if we take a look on the Donkey website and just look at Rogue decks through Diamond and Legend, this tech has already infected every single deck except one. There are 4 common DRILLY Rogue decks, most of them with over 7,000, 13,000 games. So trust me, a lot of people have been playing this deck and having massive success with it. And the only thing they are really changing is maybe taking out like a dubious purchase for a specific tech card. Like for example, there's an Antique Flinger in this deck instead of taking out one for the dubious purchase. So if you have like a specific tech card you want to put in for some specific matchup, you do have a little bit of leniency and flexibility when it comes to certain cards. But if you look even higher on the ladder, Yogg-Saron finds its way into every single Rogue deck, and even at top 1000 Legend, every single mining Rogue deck that is very popular right now is running the Yogg-Saron, except in this one right here, because apparently this deck is the contrarian out of everybody. And the funny thing is, on HS Replay, Rogue was actually sitting at the bottom of the ladder, and now Shaman and Demon Hunter are looking like the rightful losers of this expansion, because Nature Shaman is the only real good Shaman deck that a lot of people are experimenting with outside of like Highlander Shaman, and Demon Hunter is Naga Demon Hunter and Chopper Demon Hunter. There's nothing else, and it's not even close. Druid is finding some other ways of becoming meta relevant, and we'll talk more about Druid right now, but I feel like the thing keeping it behind right now in terms of its global win rate is just how difficult Druid decks are right now, because Owl Druid is very good, and we will be talking about a lot of Owl Druid in the future, but all the other Druid archetypes don't really seem worth playing. While Rogue archetypes are really starting to shine and really starting to, break through the meta, where, even at Diamond through Legend, a lot of people tend to have struggles with mining Rogue, but even, with this deck, people are cracking about a 50% with it, and that is, above normal win rates, I would argue, when it comes to Diamond through Legend, because mining Rogue is a difficult deck to play if you are not familiar with its play patterns. Versus at top Legend, Rogue actually gets a lot better because the good players are playing this deck perfectly or getting extremely lucky. There might be, a little bit of both in those situations. But yeah, the point is, Yogg-Saron is finding its way everywhere in Hearthstone right now. So let's go ahead and take a look at this list that'll be showcased in the game clips ahead. But the main reason why I really wanted to showcase this deck was to, show how good Dubious Purchase can be. But the reason why we've decided to have one in this deck is because there is a lot of value that you can push with this deck. But you have to understand where the value is coming from and the possibilities of setting up those big value turns. Like case in point, a lot of people may not be thinking about this if you're not someone that plays a lot of mining Rogue, but one thing that you can do that is extremely good is potentially juice up your resource turns by having insane Sonya combos. Like, I feel like a lot of people are aware of this, but one key synergy that you guys need to keep in mind is the fact that the Scorpion is 4 mana. So if you have the 1 mana Scoundrel as well as your Sonya as a possibility to combo with the Scorpion, you can play the Scorpion for 1 mana, get your 4 1 mana cards, have a 0 mana Scorpion ready to go, and honestly, Sonya just has so many synergies that it is sometimes hard to figure out just when are you supposed to go for the Sonya. Do you want to double up the Scorpion? Do you want to double up the 1 mana cards the Scorpion can give you? Do you want to potentially Shadow Step Velarok, make him cost 1 mana, and then have your synergy with Sonya? That's the real power level of this particular card, is that there are so many different things that you can do with it. It's just a matter of finding out the perfect turn and the perfect amount of tempo to where you're either pushing yourself ahead and putting your opponent behind, or you can potentially use this to find lethals. But it's really dependent on the situation, and you have to be able to look at all the ideas that the deck has at that time and pick the best one for that specific situation. And the turns that you have to pop up are, do I go for tempo to try and pressure my opponent to either remove my board or just play defensively so I could just keep stepping on the gas? Do I need to remove my opponent's board with random cards and bring myself back up before I start pushing on the gas? Because the last thing that you want to do is to push on the gas, your opponent invalidates your board, they still have a board, and now you are not only behind, but you have no way of beating them because you just don't have your tempo anymore. So this is a deck that really forces you to not go too hard on the gas, but, you know, just going fast enough so that way you have that pressure while not just immediately faltering when your opponent clears your board. But some key synergies to keep in mind are your prep, pit stop into DRILLY in order to get your quick draw value as quickly as possible, and you can actually, you know, speed up this process if you have coin or if you have frequency oscillator. So the best cards to keep in your mulligan are going to be frequency oscillator, Vegemite creation, pit stop. If you have a 2-drop, you can go ahead and keep that greedy partner, but sometimes this is a card where it's like, it's okay to keep in your mulligan, but it doesn't exactly help your actual proactive game plans, to where if you have greedy partner in your mulligan after you toss away some cards, that is fine. But usually I don't like keeping this card unless I already have the pit stop in hand, so that way I can get my DRILLY out as soon as possible. There might be some other situations to where you can keep this card if you have like a dubious purchase, for example, because then you could coin dubious purchase, draw 3 by turn 3, and destroy a minion. So knowing what turns to build up for and knowing what synergy really help out, like for example the greedy partner and dubious purchase synergy, there are some real powerful things that you need to be aware of before playing this deck, because if you're just going to keep the 1-drops and the 2-drops, your win rate with this deck is probably not going to be that good. But don't forget, if you do enjoy this kind of content, feel free to like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, check out the Patreon if you want to get extra perks and bonuses for supporting the content, like getting coaching and deck optimizations, as well as shoutouts in future videos. But we've also got 10% off the coolest shirts you will ever see at intotheam.com/ClarkHS10. I'm gonna shut up now because all I tend to do at the end of these things is tell you cool things to get. And you know what else you can get? Legend. So thank you so much for making it to the end of this deck breakdown, and we'll see you for the next one.
I can't do that.
Want to hear my playlist?
They love a little fiddle.
My shiny!
It's actually really bad to play this card if you don't have Treants, because it literally doesn't draw anything.
Fast forward!
This can maybe deal with some of the 1/1s. I just went 9-0 from Diamond 10 to Diamond 5 with Highlander Paladin. Yeah, Highlander Paladin seems to be very good right now. A lot of streamers are talking about it too. What else am I supposed to do? This is the thing that I don't know about Rogue a lot of the time. Like, how do you navigate games like this where it's like, it's play swipe or just take a bunch of damage? Like, it's never just tempo minion. Although here it could be tempo minion. No, it's never tempo minion. What am I talking about? I haven't even excavated yet. Maybe we get lucky. Why are secrets so pixelated? Like, look at how clean that 2 is. And then after I play some cards, remember how clean the 2 is. Like, look at that difference, man. Secrets are so pixelated for some reason.
So many.
lighter.
Okay, we don't need to play this now. Bam, and just like that, the Kobold Miner was the missing piece. Don't you hate secrets? I do. I do hate secrets, but I was just talking about how like the pixelation is kind of weird. Especially when everything else is so clean, but every secret.
You no take pickaxe.
This treasure ain't fit for a pirate.
No reason to do anything else here. I was debating on whether or not we had the mana for like Zilliax, but the only way to make that happen. No, we didn't have the mana for it. Oh, he's Highlander? Could it be snake? Or not snake, rat. No rat? Okay. Big minion. You know what? Let's get some rocking in here. All right, make it happen, buddy. Make it happen, guy. A hunter's always got to spend its mana. This is really a challenge for me. What? Okay, that was useless.
Now this is treasure.
Wait a minute, have I had any demons die? Reno? I love the people that say you can just play around Reno. Because what am I supposed to do? Not play cards here? I hate this goddamn card so much, man. Just hate Reno. I hate everything that Reno stands for. Believe in the Yogg? I mean, believing in the Yogg, it's just doing this and killing the minion. You played Hidden Meaning anyway. Lol. When did Nether get buffed to affect locations? This rotation. The beginning of Whizbang's workshop, they changed a bunch of cards. Can't be greedy for the hero cards. We also need Shadow Form, but is it in standard? You need to wait until you drop the Reno, then debatably playing Highlander. Yeah. I don't know, dude. I wish I had an answer, but I just don't. Just tired of people pretending that because Reno is a deck building challenge, it can't be frustrating. It can 100% be frustrating because I'm literally struggling to talk about the game right now because I really do not like Reno. Wait, what?
My hand is too full.
It's a cover.
Choose soon. I can't do that.
Wait, what? Oh, right. All right, doable. It's actually not a bad board state. Running Reno in a few builds, and whenever I play it, I call it the Joy Ruiner. I mean, Reno is the fun police. It's like not even a joke. It's the truth. Like, it's a joke, but it's also the goddamn truth. All right, so we're building up the Tez now. We really haven't had that much damage. Ooh, Dark Alley Pact. That's big. Okay, this pick actually could win the game now.
Here we go.
Another Trial by Fire, too. Okay. It being a board clear isn't the problem. The problem is that it also limits your play. I mean, there's a lot of things that are problems, but yes. It's the fact that it does both. It's not just the fact that it does one or the other. It's the fact it does both. This for Velarok, I guess.
To battle.
He's going back to full anyway.
Play that.
We stand together. We stand together.
To battle!
Here we go.
Let me hear my playlist.
This is the Devil May Cry 5? Yeah, this is Devil May Cry song, pretty sure. What do you think BlackRock was a problem as it was turn 5 do nothing? You're left with a 9-10 mana turn do nothing. Yeah, like just the fact that it's not even the fact that it's do nothing, it's just it limits you. And that's why it's frustrating. Okay, how much is this at now? 30 damage? Jesus Christ, man. Just keep the value brewing. All right, so maybe return this to my hand. There's no way that he ever picks Freezing Trap, though, right? But is he just dead now? Is he actually just dead to the Tez?
No idea what I'm
He's
feeling.
not. Got a lot of value from this, though. Swipe face, let's go. So he's at least taking another 6. So if we could somehow draw into, oh, well, never mind. Wait a minute, how'd the board die? Oh, that's how.
Here we go.
Bro, it's over, right? It's ogre. It's all ogre now. The song makes me want to bite my nails if I was playing such a stressful game. Well, that's why Devil May Cry rewards you with better music. You're both having to play around the pick. We kind of are, but then again, like I'm always spending mana anyway. Didn't let himself die by the pick. Disappointing. Very disappointing he didn't just let it happen. Is there a class that I'm gravitating towards at the moment? As of right now, the only thing that I'm really like enjoying from what I've seen is Insanity Warlock. But that's just because everyone is playing insanely safe right now. Like, I haven't seen anybody like really try like Tree Ant Druid. Like, there just isn't interesting new archetypes that people are testing. Everyone's just playing the good stuff that's established. So who knows? Maybe there's a deck that can somehow come into the front. But it'll take a while. Did I watch the Turn 3 OTK, by the way? I did, in Ulticon. That's how you should do your content from now on, dude. That thumbnail is literally perfect.
Here we go.
It immediately gets my attention. People won't call it clickbait unless they look at the title. And that's literally the whole point. So if they start complaining about clickbait, then you can call them a big baby bitch, because that's what they're doing.
Here we go.
All right, next turn we get the DRILLY. Ogre Rogue Meta Breaker. Too much snowballing. If you can't answer the board on turn 3 through 4, you just lose. Well, that's why they just had all these nerfs. They literally are trying to cut back on that. And as of right now, I think the only deck that can really utilize a turn like that is Rogue. Because a Rogue was able to play a turn 2 6-4 DRILLY against me, and it just won the game. Kind of like this, except on turn 2.
No gems escape from drilling the kid.
Big Paladin Copium. Yo, does anybody have a Big Paladin deck code? I feel like I can play that deck, but the moment that I get Reno'd, I'm never playing it again. Can already tell you how that experience is probably gonna pan out. Do I have a streaming schedule, or do you just stream whenever you want? I technically have a schedule, but I have not been keeping up with it. The times that I go to bed are crazy, man. The times that I go to bed are just whack. I would not expect you guys to have to deal with that. You know? It feels like a really bad use of Shadow Step, and it kind of is.
Candle much lighter.
But I just like doing this for the tempo. Oh my god.
T1, T4N, nearing completion.
No gems escape from drilling the kid.
Wow. I'm kind of... I actually feel really bad for my opponent. Like, holy shit. Wow, that's not... that sucks. It's been a minute since the meta's been so like this that I start to really feel for my... What is he gonna do? What, is there an owl in there? Owl's 3 mana. Another trapdoor spider. I can't believe this. This is so dumb. This is like actually extremely dumb, dude. Let's see, is there a way that I can knock that out? There is a way I can knock that out. Oh my god, wait a minute, the crop rotation perfectly clears this. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Oh my god, man. This isn't okay.
I can see.
This is the opposite of okay. This is what's wrong with the meta, is games like this. There are so many games that like we just nerfed giants. And that just happened, man. Like, dude, I need to play this deck now because I can utilize my my signature pip.
I will protect the innocent. What?
Poggin has a big paladin list if you want it. Yeah, I just got that from Jufi. Oh, yo, wait a minute. Burns. It burns, bro.
I can't do that.
A card that skips both players' turns, but still lets end of turn effects go off. You know, you want to know the reason why I like that kind of idea? Like, imagine... Okay, imagine a card where it's on turn 5 you play it, it skips your opponent's turn, then skips your turn, and then it gives it to your opponent. While end of turn effects and stuff like that would trigger, but you would also be gaining mana. But then again, you'd ramp your opponent the next turn with an idea like that. But that's immediately where my brain went. Was like, what if there was a card that like skipped both players' turn, and then you had like more mana the next turn because of it? It's like a different way of ramping. Wait a minute, Raren's spectating me. Hello, Raren. Is he taking a break on his stream or something? Or does he want to see good Hearthstone?
There's oftentimes, even
Yeah, it
on
looks
my
like he's about to take a break.
playing arena.
It's not every day you get the Raren spectate. All right, well, time to show these guys how to game. Am I interested in Murloc Shaman? Murloc Shaman. You're gonna have to tell me what is seeing play in Murloc Shaman, because I don't believe in that. Oh, man. Tracking, I guess? Heatwave would be interesting, but tracking might actually be good down the line. All right, so we can still get the turn 3 Drilly. I found a Kickstarter I really like today. Anyways, who, guess who's spending $240 on D&D this month? What are your expenses going towards, out of curiosity? Like, what are the expenses of a D&D campaign if you're not, like, getting, like, miniatures and other things? If he wants to see good Hearthstone, he came to the wrong stream. My pride. I guess I gotta win this game in order to prove you wrong. All right, another turn 3 Drilly. Am I gonna win with another Forge card?
Job's done.
Yeah, if you could just give me the code would be better. It also looks like it's in what, Portuguese? Is that Portuguese or Spanish? Wait, hold on a minute. May not be either of them. Characterista. Legenda? Wait, is that Portuguese? Italian, maybe? It's a romantic language for sure. This will draw Zilliax. There's no pirates in this deck except for Scoundrel. Scoundrel's kind of interesting.
So many options.
Tempo King, fuck it.
But lighter.
You come for a new patch and the game still blows? I mean, what do you expect literally 2 hours after the update drops? People are not experimenting right now. They're playing the safe stuff. And they're gonna wait until they get high roll before they eventually switch off the deck that they want to try. And it's like, I honestly don't believe that this meta is gonna get any better until we get a new update. I don't know, man. Everything is very one-dimensional. And the mini set, it changed things, but it didn't really drastically shake the meta.
All are equal under the light.
Freaking what? My pirate, no.
Reporting for duty.
Oh, and of course I top deck the Scoundrel.
This treasure ain't been.
Just gonna do this and just push everything. This guy's playing Highlander Paladin, so all I have to do is just make the most awkward boards that he doesn't want to clear but has to clear. 3 is less than 4, how odd. Can I just put the link to the Kickstarter so you can see it? Could you put it in the Discord? I'll check it out later, but I'm more so just wondering, like, if you need supplies for D&D, what do you need to buy? Because, like, my brother has done DMing before, but he never had to make any purchases outside of, like, you know, like, making, like buying graph paper, that sort of thing. But they never used, like, miniatures or anything like that. Or, okay, yeah, dice. Obviously, dice. Dice can get expensive. Depending on how crazy you get with it. You always need more dice. Oh, okay, yeah, getting books, that's true. You gotta get those rule books. Yo, what's going on, Bass? Good to see you, man. Literally, out of it with Dark Lair, and I finished the quest on turn 3 and filled the board with 0 amount of cards.
I'm running out of time.
What? That's lethal. Because this has 2 damage, right? It's 2 damage off. Oh, it's 4. Okay, it's... Ah, damn it. Okay. Almost there. I mean, we still do this every time. Wait a minute. Did I miss lethal? Because I could have gone 1 drop into Scorpion. In fact, why didn't I think of that? Because then I could have played stick up. Yeah, that was lethal, potentially. All I needed was 2 damage from the stick up, or like from this or something. I guess now I still have like a really good next turn, but still.
I will not forsake.
Does that protect him from the board? It technically does. But I have a silence, so... Holy shit! Wait a minute, he's playing Big Paladin! No! Oh, no, man. He's playing Big Paladin. He's playing Big Paladin, man. This ain't fair. This ain't fair at all. This literally ain't fair at all, dude. Oh, my lord. That's just not fair, dude. Yeah, there's probably like 8 different ways of fighting lethal there. Big Paladin, huh? But it's like right now, Shadow Step's not a problem. Why hate it? It's not a problem. Rogue is the strongest class in Wild, and I hate it so much. All right, if you want to talk about Wild Rogue being broken, then yes. Yes, we got some points that we can make.
Love a little fiddle.
Because like literally there's like 4 good Rogue decks that are like on top of the meta right now. So that you do have some, you know, some points there for sure. We just like ranting? Yeah, but if everyone's ranting at me, then everyone's being negative. Like how am I supposed to I can't really turn that into content. If everyone's just negative about everything, then we can never look forward to anything, you know what I mean? I just want to enjoy the game again. That's all I want to do. I just want to enjoy Hearthstone again. And I am struggling, man. We be struggling. Surprised no buffs in today's patch. The buffs are way too they're way too volatile right now. It's either they don't work and they do nothing and the community gets mad, or they break the game and we have like an Edwin Rogue situation.
Not for you! Not for you!
One thing I could say about Rogue, Valyria is fucking hot. Yeah, it's definitely true. I don't think anybody would disagree with you there. Let's channel the general hatred towards Reno. Exactly, fuck Reno. Anyone who cares about Wild is beyond help anyway, Kappa. Whizbang's Workshop sucked as an expansion. How many new decks? Bro, what do you mean how many new decks? There are several new decks. There are several new decks. I was about to like kind of agree with you, being like this expansion kind of sucked, or like I had expectations that were not met whatsoever in this expansion, but it's not because of the lack of new decks. It's because of the amount of nerfs. The amount of nerfs that we had made me not really enjoy this expansion as much as I could have. All right, so we have the Scorpion now. Not that strong. Titan was better. Even Showdown. Zarini Priest was literally the best deck in the game at one point. Hand Buff Paladin was the best deck in the game at one point. Chopper Demon Hunter was the best deck at one point. Highlander Warrior was the best deck at some point. That's already 4 new decks. I know Hand Buff's not necessarily new, but it was made new with the new cards that they put into the format.
This treasure ain't fit for our fight.
Here we go.
All right, so we got the taunt. We'll go for a big Scorpion turn next turn. 4 new cards in Chopper. You're not focusing on what's important. You're not focusing on the new cards enabling a brand new archetype. Who cares how many new cards are in it when literally one of the new cards is the reason why the archetype exists, man? Like you're splitting hairs at that point. The new archetype was enabled because of the new cards. Otherwise, you would just be playing Naga Demon Hunter. So you can't even use that logic. The 4 new cards are literally the reason why the deck exists. That's like saying that Lamau Reno Warrior only has 2 new cards because it just plays Bran and Reno. If you were to go down that direction, there's probably more than 2, but that's not the point. It'll eventually revert the weapon. Oh, when it rotates the wild, it definitely will get reverted. There's no question about that.
Now this is treasure.
Didn't I get this option against the Hunter last time?
What's in you? Priceless!
All right, now that's called tempo. Now that's what I call tempo. And that's why I enjoy Rogue, is because of turns like that. And if it wasn't for Shadow Step, you wouldn't have turns like that. I think before, when the demon pool is bigger in standard, so you don't get mag so consistently. Yeah, 1 mana mag is just, it's not even a high roll, it's just a norm. What is a warrior deck that quickly draws called? Miracle Warrior. If anything draws really quickly, it's technically a miracle deck. What was the meta shifting towards with the new patch? Warrior, Reno decks, Paladin, still. Hand Buff Paladin's making a comeback. Hand Buff DK, technically. Probably not the best deck by any means, but we saw a couple of Hand Buff DKs today. Yeah, Odin Cycle Warrior. Miracle was cycling out of nowhere? Yeah, like old Odin Warrior used to do with like Acolyte of Pain and Aftershocks. Probably gonna have to use the Ruin here. There's something that this can give me that's useful. Oh, yo. That's actually lethal, isn't it? Yeah, it's lethal, isn't it? Yeah, it's lethal. Sorry. Every now and again, this number confuses me because sometimes when you have new stats on the field, it calculates that. So that's why I didn't just immediately throw it, but let's go, dude.
Versus Rexa.
Let the hunt begin.
Watch You're
We're the mailman. Probably keeping this in the mulligan might be wrong if I'm also keeping this, but I got the Kajamite, so it worked out. Yo, what's going on, clown? Glad that you enjoy the videos, mate. Thanks for being here.
Want to hear my playlist?
Been testing Frog Shaman. Let's go, dude. How's it working? Frog Shaman might be really good in this meta. Insanity Warlock is going to be great again. Insanity Warlock looks like a really good deck right now. Slotted a Grimy Slime Walker in for a board clear and faring pretty well. Wait, so you took out the Grimy for a board clear? Good pressure enough. Hand buff DK, you really need the curve against Warrior, though. That's the biggest issue with that matchup.
Shiny. My shiny.
Yo. Okay. No way I'm falling for hand buff DK again. It let me grind from 1.5k to 6k. It's very dependent on draws.
Fast forward. Gentle but lighter. Shiny.
here we go.
No reason to trade. Frog Shaman feels too slow to beat Reno decks. It needs to hit the curve. If you don't have like the 1, 2, 3, it can sometimes be difficult. Oh no. I honestly don't even want to. I don't even want to activate anything.
Here we go.
Oh wait, that's fucking. I'm so stupid. I was literally just gonna do this and replace the weapon in my turn. I'm actually so dumb. I can still easily win this game with Velarok scam though. Yeah, that was dumb to even play into it, but yeah. All I need to do is just hero power and not even attack. And that would have been fine. Bananas. If he's doing nothing else, then he might still lose anyway. So we got 9, 10. We need to discover 6 damage from this. No!
Let the Badlands
Still gotta do it, man.
scorch the sands.
Oh, bargain bin? Okay, that's not a problem. So bait and switch. We need 6 damage somehow. That is 2. We could take this, but I want this because it deals with the board at least.
Let the Badlands burn. Scorch the sands. Let the Badlands burn. Scorch the sands.
God damn it. Discover a friendly death rattle that you've played this game. Trigger it's a death rattle. I haven't even discovered the DRILLY yet. Guess it's just this because it's the tradable. I mean, this still just wins the game against the Hunter, right? How does a Hunter come back from this? How many losses in a row makes a deck bad? It's not about how many losses in a row. It's just about general... Like, what makes a deck good? What makes a deck good is... Can you play it against a bunch of decks and have it win? Or can you play it up against a specific deck and increase your chances? Like, a good deck can be bad in a particular meta. Like Rainbow DK, for example. Rainbow DK is a great deck, but it's bad for this particular meta because most games end by, like, you know, turn 5. It's trying to sell me some One Piece cards. What if you spell it with an L? Spell what with an L? Is One Piece trading card game expensive? Of course it is. It's a card game. The answer is automatically yes. I'm actually climbing today. Yeah, I'm only playing good decks right now. I don't have any new meme ideas right now. I already did like most of my meme content. And as of right now, like I just don't have anything else to do. I am lacking motivation and I am lacking purpose.
Here we go.
All right. Try Big Paladin. Oh yeah, we did want to try Big Paladin. And then I'll go up against a Reno deck once and then I'll never play it again. Do I think Twist new season will ever be good? The new season of Twist sounds fun. So yes, I think there's definitely a chance for it. Am I gonna play it? We'll see. Yo. add a random combo card. I think I'd rather do this. Whoa, Sonya me, dude. Sonya. Oh my god, where is Sonya? Dude, where is Sonya? I have yet to have like an insane Sonya game today, man. Are we drilling, son? We be doing some fracking. Call me BP, cause we DP in the earth. Exactly, Sonya me, dude. Where be the Sonya?
Here we go.
This is really awkward and bad. I need to make hand space. I didn't like parting with that card. Hopefully I don't get dirty ratted, but... I'm trying to climb out a dumpster with hand buff DK. It's definitely doable.
This treasure ain't fit.
Oh my god. Fucking gas, dude. Just tempo everything. It needs to be fun because they murdered duels for Twist. To save Mercenary, they might remove Twist again. Tell you right now, man, I can't think of anyone that actually plays Mercenaries anymore. Everyone has their own reasonings, but for me, I tend to set some specific goal, like getting all classes to 500. So yeah, the biggest way that people play Hearthstone, you gotta make a goal, man. If all you're doing is focusing on the meta, it's the quickest way of burning yourself out. You gotta find decks that you enjoy. You have to find interactions that you want to play test. Oh, interesting. But yeah, it's just about managing goals and then hitting those goals. That's all it takes to really get into Hearthstone.
Now this is treasure.
Yo, a nice cold beer. A lot better than I think I am.
Shiny. My shiny.
Bananas. Again, where's Sonya? Where is my Sonya? I have so much gas. Last card, probably. How dare you speaketh the truth in this channel? How dare you give us the truth that we can't handle? I can't handle the truth, damn it! Sony needs to be baited out through the power of potassium. Okay, there's no death rattle card, right? Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. I've actually had DRILLY die. It would trigger its death rattle. I hate doing this. I hate how all I am doing is throwing away cards because all I care about right now is Sonya. Oh, I don't care about anything else. I quite literally do not care about anything else besides Sonya. Well, we got the Wallow Monkeys. Wallow Monkey. It's like a barrel, but instead it's a wall. Sonya, where are you? I'm so sorry. I would venture to guess on the deck somewhere, man. Apes strung together. What if we give them the apes bananas? What if we give the monkeys bananas? Is he just removing board? Oh my good lord, Sonya, please. Sonya, where art thou, Sonya? Dex out for Harambe? Exactly. R.I.P. to my main man upstairs. He could have copied Zilliax. He could have probably done a lot of different things. Finally, this thing awakens.
Now this is treasure.
Kind of hoping for some card draw, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, fan. He a fan, he a fan, he a fan. How many bananas is too many bananas?
This treasure ain't fit for a pirate.
This is so weird. Do we need to Shadow Step the Scorpion? I think we should. I've already got another Scoundrel in hand. Only other thing that I maybe could have done was like this, but I would have to save the prep in order to not like overdraw. I'm the 24th most viewed Hearthstone streamer right now. Let's go. I wonder what the Sully Gnome stats say. All right, he's making it that much easier for me to find Sonya. So where is it? Where is she? Where is she? Call me fucking Batman right now, dude. Where is she? Oh my god. Where is she?
My shiny!
Farsight? Yo. Sonya. Damn it. Whoa, wait a minute. Wait. Hold on. Is that better? Wait a minute. Is that better? What is happening this game? Why is Sonya literally the last card every single time? I don't even want the DRILLY in all honesty. There's just too many cards.
Give that minion a turn to get ready. Here we go.
Oh my god, dude. Can I please just get the Sonya at this point? You can copy Tez with Sonya now? Oh my god, I can. That is true. I could actually play Sonya into 1-mana Scoundrel into Tez, and it would give me a 0 amount of Tez. Wait, hold on. How would that work? Tez's battle cry would activate. Sonya would have to survive, and I would have to have hand space for it. Right? Please just give me the Sonya on the next draw. I'm going to cry. Okay, Tumbleweed. Goodbye, Scorpion. Can I please get my Sonya? Please? Please, Blizzard, please!
This treasure ain't fit for our pirates.
Oh my god. Wait a minute, Yogg.
Let the Badlands burn. Scorch the sands. Scorch the sands.
Here we go.
Scorch the sands.
Stop it!
Too soon.
This is crazy! Just give me the fucking Sonya! Please! Enough is enough! Let me have it! Give me my Sonya!
Now this is treasure.
I'm actually 7th place on standard with 150 people? That's really not... Damn, man. Really? 150 people with 7th? A lot of Battleground streamers. Tez for draw? If I Tez, I'm overdrawing. Oh my god. I don't know what else to do, though. Gonna try my best not to overdraw here. Okay. If I overdraw Tez, I'm quitting Hearthstone. I'm at 10 cards now. So he's gotta Reno me at this point. Lul order. Oh my god, so much board.
Too soon.
Sonya bottom 7. We've been setting up for the Sonya the entire game. I just want one good, goofy Sonya combo. Is that too much to ask? And I guarantee you that the moment that we top deck the Sonya, he's gonna play Reno. So like, if Sonya is our next draw, it's Reno here every single time. Oh, yo. Oh, man. Okay. Velarok shenanigans. I thought you were going to hero power. I feared the mill. Well, the mill wouldn't have been the problem. Oh wait, yeah, if we would have hero power, then never mind. No, yeah, you're right. We would have milled. I was like, wait a minute, I could play a card. It's like, no, I can't. I have a full board. Come on, Sonya, please. I am going to cry. This game does not want me to be successful, and it is very fucking obvious.
Here we go.
I just wanna play the lightning reflexes. It probably could have been lethal here, man. Cause this is what? This is 8, this is 4, 8 for 6. It's almost lethal with the chaotic, the chaos creation. It's kind of funny because, oh, there it is. Okay, and now here comes the Sonya.
It's against me.
Now here comes the Sonya. Why does this game exist? All right, it's fine. It's fine. We still do it. I just don't get to play the Scoundrel, which makes me kind of sad. But I literally knew this would happen, man. I literally called this. Did I not call it? Chat, did I not call it? Did I not end up calling it? Or did I fucking call it? I so called it, man. And it's still not enough for lethal.
Here we go.
I'm so upset! I had it ready the entire time. I had it ready the entire game. The entire game it was ready. Oh, wait a minute, why didn't I breakdance? Oh, wait, shit. That was actually, yeah, wait a minute, why didn't I breakdance that? I was so getting mad. I was so angry, bro. Looking to play Sonya? Careful, it's against me. Ugh. Can he do something with the Sonya? I've also got a 17 attack weapon, though. Yeah, dude, I should have brought this back. This is such a mistake. Cause now I could have made another weapon if he gets rid of this. Now I'm just fucked up. Cause I was too busy raging and yelling. Too busy yelling. If I lose this now, I deserve it. I'm surprised he didn't make a copy of it. Yeah, enemy minion. I guess you don't have 1-drops. I mean, I probably am just gonna win with the chaos creation now anyway. Even if this does get vipered or something. Initial thoughts on the nerf? Molten Giant and Showdown are good nerfs. Thirsty, not enough in my opinion. Thirsty just to enable, get rid of potential turn 3, turn 4 scams. But yeah, there you go, man. Reno Dex ruining fun, as always. I just love how I predicted that from the very beginning. I just predicted it from the very beginning of what would happen, and the game just had to deliver on it.